So what's going on with the housing market on the Mid-Peninsula in San Mateo County? Welcome to the Monday Morning Market Minute, where I go over the weekly housing inventory report for the Mid-Peninsula in San Mateo County. Hi, I'm Dan Gilmartin. I'm part of the Gilmartin Group real estate company in Burlingame, California. It's July 13th, 2026. Let's get started. Okay, single family inventory from South San Francisco to Redwood City right now is 175. That's up from last week's 165. Last year this time though, that number was 213. In 2024, the number was 163. And the 2023 number was 193. Again, here we're at 175. We had 43 homes come on the market. Last week, that number was low at 16, getting out of the 4th of July holiday. People who were thinking of selling obviously came on this last week. We also had 17 homes go into contract. That's extremely low. Last week, we were a little disappointed at that 25 number. The average days on market for the 17 that went into contract, 24 days. Now that's 4 weeks in a row where our days on market are much longer than what we're used to. We're seeing 7, 9, 10 days. So here we are for last week's sales at 24 days on market. We're at a 11 and a half week inventory. So right now, if not another home came on the market, we have about 11 and a half weeks worth of inventory. But as you can see here, the homes that went into contract sold within 3 weeks. Condominiums and townhomes right now, 186. That's up from last week's 179. Last year, this time, that number was 238. In 2024, 201. And in 2023, 126. So again, here we are at 186. That is definitely trending much better than what was going on in the last 2 years. So that's kind of good news here. We also had 26 come on the market. Last week, that number was 12. We had 10 go under contract. Last week, that number was 8. Again, that's another 4 weeks in that sector with low sale numbers. Average days on market for the condominiums that went into contract was 47 days, better than the 50s and sometimes 70s that we were seeing earlier in the year. And the average days on market for the townhomes won the contract was 48 days. That's about where we've been with the townhome sales. We also had 15 homes either expire, cancel, or withdraw from the marketplace, pretty average for this time of year. And price reductions is at 23, kind of a high average for this time of year. So total. From South San Francisco to Redwood City, single family homes, condominiums, and townhomes. Inventory is 361, up from last week's 344. Last year at this time, the number was 451. In 2024, 364. And 2023 was 319. Again, here at 361. We're right in the middle of what I'm going to call the dog days of summer in real estate speak. Good time to be a buyer right now as inventory is kind of growing. If you are thinking of selling, you really have to price aggressively. This is not the time to try and get a number. If you want to sell right now where interest rates are a little higher than what we're seeing week over week and people are on vacation, inventory is kind of rising. If now is your time to sell, your pricing strategy is one of the most important things you can do. Thanks for listening. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you next week.